Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be speaking about how God has given us the discernment to judge. Now with this video, of course, I want to make it clear that I do not mean being judgmental as in being religious or just being mean, nitpicking at people. What God was showing me, like it says in 1 Samuel 16, verses 6 and 7, when Samuel went to go anoint the new king, he was going through the line of all the sons of Jesse, and he himself was going on appearance, what he thought. And it says in 1 Samuel 16, verse 6 and 7, it says, "So it was when they came that he had looked at Eliab and said, 'Surely the Lord's anointed is before him.' But the Lord said to Samuel, 'Do not look at his appearance or at his physical stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord does not see as man sees, for the man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart.'" So as you can see here, the Lord was teaching Samuel how to judge righteously, because God had appointed Samuel to not only be a priest, a prophet, but also a judge. So again, God is saying he's raising up a people that will discern how to judge. Another place where God took me in the Bible was 1 Kings chapter 3. And this is where Solomon was becoming king, and he was asking God for wisdom on how to lead the people. And it says right here in verse 9, it says, "Therefore give your servant an understanding heart to judge your people, that I may discern between good and evil. For who is able to judge this great people of yours?" Now, of course, God was pleased, and he gave him the discernment and the understanding. He gave him the wisdom on how to judge. And it says right here that Solomon then was able to practice that out. It says right here, when the two harlots came to him, that they were fighting over the baby. One was theirs and the other one says, no, it's theirs. So once Solomon discerned on how to judge, it says right here in verse 28, it says, "And all Israel heard of the judgment which the king had rendered. And they feared the king, for they saw that the wisdom of God was in him to administer justice." So what God is saying right now is that he is raising up a people that are going to be able to discern the wolves in sheep's clothing. Those ones that are more careful on hiding their true colors, their motives. They're a lot sneakier and less obvious than others. But right now, God is saying enough. He is rising up people, especially leaders, to be able to protect their little ones. Whether it be a pastor, whether it be a company owner, whether it be leader of the house, the husband, the wife. He's raising up leaders. He's raising up his people to be able to discern how to judge. Especially what God was showing me was, for an example, AI, the artificial intelligence that they're coming up with, all these different things. God was saying, you're going to need the discernment in this hour. Many are going to be led astray, because what these things do is they imitate the real thing. They manipulate. And all this is to mislead the people, to deceive them, to allow them to believe that the truth is a lie and the lie is the truth. God had given me a dream a couple of days ago. I was walking in this area that was really nice. It was an outside area, very green, almost like a downtown area. And all of a sudden, I came to this place where I saw columns. I don't know if there was 3 or 4 columns. And kind of shook me, because chained to these columns were little wolves. Right at the entrance, I saw that somebody had killed one because the skin of the wolf was just laying there on the ground. But as I walked closer, look at these wolves, I noticed that there was a couple of medium-sized ones. And I looked at them and they looked at me. And I just looked at them like, yeah, I don't trust you. I didn't even want to get near it because I knew it was going to bite me. They look at you like they want to be pet or I don't know what, but it's once you get close to them, they bite you. And from a distance, I could also see little ones. And I was thinking to myself, how cute they look. They're like little puppies. But I felt God tell me, and these puppies, these little wolves, you can't change their nature. They're still going to grow up to be wolves, to be grown wolves. The good thing is that they were chained to these columns, so even if they wanted to, they couldn't harm me. So that's just a warning for anybody out there that, you know, some things may seem innocent, but allow those things to grow and reach their full potential and watch out. God is giving you the discernment to see what these wolves are. He was telling me it's important for the leaders to dispose of these, to get rid of these wolves in sheep's clothing, because their future depends on it. They're little ones, generations to come, the legacy to come. Even in companies, there's going to be a lot of sly ones. You don't want these people messing with your family's legacy. With these finances that the Lord has blessed you, don't allow a wolf to come in. God was saying that He will give you the proper tools for what is to come. So with this, I hope that this word blessed you guys. If you have a comment, leave it down below. Until the next video.